we are actually working on this right now. This next summer, we're planning to renovate all of our classroom spaces. And as we start to think about that, we start to think about, does everyone know all of the things that are going to be happening in the new spaces and how that'll shift how they're going to have to operate or work in the spaces? So we started thinking about, how might we tackle this? How might we help people to be ready for that shift in behavior and change in the way that we operate? And we've been playing with a bunch of ideas, so I can share those with you today. And then eventually, maybe in a year's time, I'll be able to let you know what we actually did. So we have done workshops with our students. We have also done workshops with our designers and our students. We've had workshops with designers and teachers. And we're thinking about this idea of having maybe a spaces playbook, which gives you kind of some indication of how the spaces were intended to be used. What was the thinking behind it? Why is the cupboard this side inside? Why is it set up in this way? What's supposed to be flexible? What's supposed to be permanent? So that you get that sense of how you use the space. And we realized that teachers need time to really wrap their head around what those new spaces are going to look like and how they're going to operate. And that's not really a luxury that schools have when we have the time crunch of trying to get renovations done in that short summer break over the holidays. So knowing that they're going to come right back in to hopefully a finished build and unpack those boxes and get right into teaching, giving them that time to kind of wrap their head around it. Could technology be leveraged to maybe use VR to give them a way of taking those blueprints and those plans and turning them into something they can actually visualize? Is 3D models to actually work with maybe plasticine men or Lego men and try to navigate what that looks like in those shifts in behavior. All of these things might help to support getting ready for changes when we talk about changing the spaces that we're working in and evolving our spaces so that it really does transform learning.